Good morning. We're starting a little early this morning. It's Thursday, let's see, March 7th, almost 7:30. It's 7:29, and I kind of opened the doors early just because, and wanted to say hello to the journaling community here and yeah, see how you all are doing before we get started with our Thursday journaling session. I apologize for this past Tuesday's absence, but it conflicted with me getting on a Amtrak train from New York back to Philadelphia, and so I trying to do things a little easier by just postponing or canceling and then meeting up with you again today. So welcome to Journal with Me. Good morning to you. Hi, Catherine. Good to see you. Thank you. Glad to be back in my space, and but great to spend the morning with you. Um, and thanks for showing up. And we'll get started soon. But I'll introduce myself. It is 7:31, and I'm Kathy Hampton of Wellside Retreats. Wellside Retreats is a transformational destination retreat and life coaching service, and we use the tool of journaling for all manner of things, for clarification, affirmation, self-awareness, self-observation, planning, and yeah, getting things off, um, out of our head, down on pages, and we write in a free flow method, which allows you to direct your thoughts any way you see fit. Yeah, so that's what we do here. I'm also a transformational life coach. I help Black women move away from what no longer serves them and help themselves move to a better place or space in their lives. And We are a virtual community of women, usually in our mid 40s and older. 50 plus is what I say, but there are quite a few of us who may be a little younger. Um, and we meet here in community live stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So welcome. If this is not the first time that you've seen my channel, please do me a favor. If you in fact like this session, stay on for the watch the whole thing, even if it's on replay. And if you like what you hear and want to join us, um, we would love to have you. But if you like it, give me a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. The community a thumbs up. Subscribe. That would be great. And also ring the notification bell so that you're made aware of when we meet again or when I upload a video and a new video or even an older video that might have some resonance with you. Yeah, so we have Catherine came in and said hello, and that's great. Thank you, Catherine. Starting us off, Dr. Donna, the art appraiser. Good to see you. Maisha, good to see you this morning. Happy to be here with you. Midlife money moves. Greta, hey Greta, good morning. Good to see you. Great to see you, Greta. Oh, we haven't been in touch with one another for a while. Yeah, so it is really great to have you all in community here to journal. Um, you want to take your journals out if you have your pens, pencils, whatever you want to document your thoughts and on, including, as I say, using paintbrush and a canvas if you so choose. we are documenting what comes to mind, but we're also ending our affirmations. When I say ending, we were formerly writing out our powerful, positive statements about ourselves, using a document that I do not have a copy of right now. That we were we were spending time writing our own affirmations, positive statements about ourselves. And today, for 10 days, and today really is, I believe, the last day of that. But it's important to do that on a regular basis. And I will remind you to do that, writing a positive statement about yourself. And in fact, you can, we don't have a prompt, but you can utilize that as a prompt to affirm yourselves in a positive manner today. I will be doing so today and reflecting on it with you. Um, so, and talking about some other stuff, I'm sure that will pop up into my mind. So, um, let's get started with getting focused and centered. And we do that to get ourselves calm and um, allowing ourselves to be open to what may be on our hearts, minds, and spirit, so that it just comes out by, we do breath work here. And the breath work is really a short breath exercise of 3 cleansing breaths. A lot of people know to do that. Um, and if you don't, that's fine. I will help you through that. And it's a matter of you placing your feet on the floor, or if you're in bed, which is fine, lying in bed, but getting yourself connected to and focused in on where you are seated, um, sitting straight, not tense, lowering our, I have arms here on my chair, but lowering our shoulders, kind of loosening up with the reflex of, being able to move the body, not rigid, and getting comfortable in our seat. And to focus in on the breath, you might want to close your eyes, as I do, or lower your gaze by looking down your nose, finding some quiet and still, allowing your head to be up like a string is pulling it, but not tense. We're going to breathe through our nose. Inhale through the nose, kind of hold it for 1 second, and then exhale through the mouth. And you can be audible when you exhale. Let's inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's try to fill up our lungs all around our diaphragm by inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. One last round of inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Returning to your natural heart beat, your natural breathing, I should say. Gently, slowly opening the eyes, and you can bat your eyes, opening, blinking, blinking, looking around your room, the space, coming back to home. All right. And at this time, you should should feel a little calmer, a little more peaceful. That is the hope, the wish, that you are comfortable in your seat. And we're going to spend 20 minutes journaling. And I have our trusty timer, the Insight Timer, um, which is the app that I use. And we're going to use, once again, the Ombu um, bowl bell. And we'll end with the Sakya bell, which is a higher pitched. The Ombu is kind of low and it vibrates for a longer time. I think they have it programmed that way electronically, but the Sakya is a higher pitch, so you'll hear that, and that will be the end of the the uh, the session, the 20-minute session. So let's get started. Okay, happy journaling. Okay. So the Sakya bell has rung, and our 20 minutes of journaling for this session has come to an end. By all means, feel free to continue with your thoughts, your meditation, reflection as we move in and discuss a few things. Um, in particular, our affirmations. And if you choose to share, um, if you're in a space to be able to type your affirmation in the comments, that's appreciated. For those who are seeing this on replay, please let us know what positive, um, powerful statement you may have about yourself. Share that as we are all affected by one another's positive vibes. We might want to make your affirmation our affirmation. So if you want to share, please do so. I'm going to say good morning to those who have come in while I at least was with my head down, journaling my piece. Good morning to you, my friend. Good morning. Uh, Lulu Love Travel. Good morning. All kind of journaling as I get into tranquility mode and plan my day here in Anguilla. Anguilla, I believe that's how you pronounce that. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by and journaling with us, spending your tranquil moments with us. I appreciate that. Nice to have you join us in community. I appreciate that. So yeah, so you know, I believe in celebrating ourselves because we are really hard on ourselves normally, um, and I'm learning. I've been learning as I think a lot of us continue learning about ourselves. That that's the awareness, um, that there are some really good things about myself that I like. So, and each day brings um, a new moment where I kind of laugh at the things that I do, or I smile about them, or acknowledge how I've made progress for things that I've done, or for just taking it easy. I give myself a pat on the back for doing that, and uh, and I think that comes from a place of peace. When you're feeling peaceful, it's this energy that I don't know. It's comforting to yourself when you can be at peace. Um, I noticed um, while I was away in another country just recently, um, on my scouting trip, that although this was a serious like business trip. I wasn't sightseeing or any that much, or didn't really go sightseeing. I did meet up with some people, some expats, as well as some local people who I met in prior um, my prior visit. But I felt a sense of peace only because um, I considered the environment peaceful, but I also sought peace in where I was staying. I was familiar with where the accommodations where I was, and yeah, I actually gave myself a pat on the back for for planning for peace, um, and it wasn't really until, I'm going to say, the last day that I was there, the last full day that I was there, that I was not at peace because there were some things going on where I had to transact business, and I had to make sure that I dotted the I's and crossed the T's and was protecting myself, and not dropping my guard, so to speak, that the boundaries that I had peacefully put around me. And so, there was some concern I had, and I disrupted my own peace, put it that way. I got a little tense and stressed out, and that's okay. Under the circumstances, I think I did pretty well. So, I the affirmation I came up for myself today after reflecting on last week was is my affirmation is I am peacefully and easily adaptable to environments and people. My experience and exposures to differences have allowed me to accept change without much stress or discomfort. So that's my positive, powerful statement about myself. Adaptability, being able to kind of move with, the flow, um, knowing that different places and spaces are different. You know, people are different. Um, I actually, when returning, noticed the difference in the people that I had been exposed to in Portugal, and when I landed in Newark, just the vibe was so different. But I was adaptable to it. It was it was not um, it wasn't upsetting. It was just different, and I knew that I knew that I was going to be exposed to the difference in returning. And yeah, I took it as it came, but noticed it and adapted myself, um, kind of cloaked myself with the boundaries or the cloak, the coat, and moved on peacefully. And it's for someone who has had lots of change in in we all have changed daily, in our lives, but significant change that may have been, caused people trauma or, upset or dis-ease or whatever caused, us to be a little hesitant. Um, yeah, um, I've been able to adapt to change and learning more about myself on a daily basis when it comes to change. Um, and some of it has been transformative change. Yeah, it's changed, the way I see and feel and I am. So it's all good. It's all good. So, Greta, thank you, Greta. Congratulations on finding your apartment. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was, that's you know, that process was, I will say, is something that I had to really allow myself um, to adapt to. The different styles of buildings, the architecture, the sizes of rooms. Understanding that um, you know a different culture does things differently. I hadn't seen so many bidets in my life, and in places old and new. construction. Keeping body parts clean is a serious thing. You know, you know, the kitchens, the narrowness of kitchens, or the small rooms, having to adapt to difference and seeing myself in the place. Um, yeah, it caused me. You have if this is something you want to do, or places you want to go and see, you have to adapt. Even in Mexico, when I went there, you have to adapt to um, the way people drive, the way people move about, even people on the street who might be wailing, you know, or begging. You know, it is what it is. As long as no one is being harmed or hurt, I'm good. I'm moving around, and but the apartment hunting and shopping, it takes some time. But I knew that I only had a little time, and I had to adapt to that. And when I didn't want to see anymore, I was like, "Well, I'm done." um, I only had a limited amount of time, so yeah, it's all good, and I'm patting myself on the back for you know um, taking that all in, and actually, uh, eating the food, eating the food. Now I'm going to tell you, I was blessed to be able to be fed by a new friend in Portugal, Bridget Jones, who I interviewed on my channel. Bridget Jones in Portugal, the Southern gal in Portugal, can really, really cook. And uh, I was I was able to eat her food, and so the Southern cooking, um, even her Southern cooking, was something I'd never had before. She puts a whole new light on on Southern food, uh, and it's a beautiful thing. So my me purchasing my food from the markets and preparing my little meals, or going out to eat at a coffee shop or someplace. Yeah, I had I'm still having to will have an adjustment to the food unless I prepare it, or I cook something from from Bridget Jones's Southern gal in Portugal, who I'm gonna thankfully be in the same vicinity as her when moving abroad, because she is in Porto, and she is really doing a great thing for herself, as well as for the expats and locals there, providing her food. So yeah. So anyhow, what have you all um, affirmed yourself with today? How have you positively, um, you know, um, celebrated yourself? A powerful statement. I hope that you feel up to sharing. If you don't, that is no problem. I want to let you know that I believe it's in the next week. Let me check my calendar. I'm offering to you, the journaling, our Journal with Me community, on Sunday. Let me get the date. Not this, the Sunday, March 17th. March 17th, a introduction to journaling with meditation and discussion of a particular subject and theme. And it is an introduction because I've been saying it, and I want to put my mouth say the right thing and honor that what I say. Um, I want to invite you to journal and meditate. It's an introduction to meditation for those who have meditated or practiced a form of meditation. That is great. This will be an introduction, but it will also be a place for journaling. Um, I I really want to begin the process of um, introducing people to meditation because it's a powerful practice and energetic practice. It really is. People think that it might be something to calm you down. It is, but it also is an energetic practice. It makes you feel good. It really does. And but you have to learn how to do it. And there are beginning steps to it, and then you keep practicing until you have mastered meditation, and it is a great thing. I will be taking this on the road for the next, for as the months go, and when I am in a new place, all of these practices are portable. You can take them with you, and I plan on taking the practices with me and the teaching with me, and actually starting um, a new business, so to speak, a new my wellness will, practices and will be offered when I get to Portugal, and there'll be more news about that coming up. I'll be writing about it and speaking about it and doing it. So I'm excited about that. But to get started, I'd like to introduce to you um, the practice of journaling with meditation coming up on March 17th, and we'll be in a Zoom room. So I'll send out the links, and it is it is pay what you can or not donation, if you should, and I'll provide a link. But it is a program that I actually started and then stopped, and we'll do it. I'll do it again. So I hope that you'll consider joining joining me for that. You'll be able to see the links on my website at wellsideretreats.care, on in my Instagram account and on my Facebook account. Those will go up over the weekend. All right. So um, it is um, it is 8:19, and does anyone want to share anything or have questions before we say goodbye? I want to impose upon you um, that I appreciate the audience. I shouldn't say audience, the community here at Journal with Me, and supporting my channel, first of all. Firstly, yeah, because it's been a great experience for me to get to know so many people, um, and to share the practice that means a lot to me with you. So, with that, I don't see anything in the comments. If you are seeing this in the future, please remember that if you like it, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and even if you are watching this and able to give me a thumbs up on today's, I'd appreciate that if you in fact like it. And we will be back on next Tuesday for more journaling, journal with me. And until then, I will see you, yeah, see you again in the internets. All right. Take care. Have a great day. And I will be in touch and see you next week. Take care. Bye bye. Much love to you.